What armor would I like to see return in Halo Infinite? We have a lot to talk about. What's up, Crows? Scarecrow here with Abstract Gaming, bringing you a new Halo Infinite discussion video today, guys. In this one, we're going to go through our Halo history and look at some of my favorite Halo armors and the ones that I would like to see return in Halo Infinite. So before we start, I kind of want to say that they have hinted at Halo Infinite having a similar customization menu, almost like Halo Reach's. They said if you like the Halo Reach armor customization, you will also like the Halo Infinite. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing what all you can do with the armor sets. I know with the MCC they kind of topped out for most of the time, because instead of customizing armor, you had armor sets. And then Halo 5 had a huge lackluster armors. It was just like, oh, I can get ODST, a different ODST, a different ODST, a different ODST. It was just a bunch of random variants that didn't really change that. I had ODST with a stripe in the middle, ODST with one stripe on the left. There's really no change. So I'd like to see them to do a more deep dive into Halo Infinite. A great customization like Reach. But starting off with Halo 3, my first one is ODST. This armor is quite simple, but it looks absolutely fantastic. And it's such a fan favorite that they have brought it back in multiple Halo games. And not to mention the Halo 3 ODST game. And it looks absolutely fantastic. It has a nice military, well, as much military as you can be in a future setting. Next is Hayabusa. This is one of my favorite armors. It kind of reminds me of a Power Ranger / Samurai. You unlock it in Halo 3 by going through and getting all the skulls. You unlock the helmet and the shoulder and the chest, and it looks really cool. And it actually has a different variant to where you can get the katana if you unlock all the achievements. It looks really nice. I would love to see that return. I think it's only in Halo 3, so it's about time for it to be brought back. The next one is Recon. Now, we are only talking about the helmet, of course, with these sets, just the helmet. We may do a different video talking about the shoulders and chest, but the Recon armor was highly sought after. You only got it for a long time by rather being a Bungie member or doing something so crazy that you made it on Bungie favorites, like throwing a sticky and it landed on someone's rocket launcher and they drop it and it goes across a man cannon, blows up a Banshee, gets a triple kill. Something absolutely crazy. And finally, they made a way to where you can go through and complete these extremely hard achievements, waypoints. I forgot what they were called. It was a unique name. It was a unique set of achievements across Halo ODST, Halo 3, to where you go through. And one of the hardest ones is beat 30 levels of firefight on Legendary. It was absolutely insane and really made it rewarding when you finally got the set. Next one is CQB. So this one is just like an alternate beginning helmet for Halo 3. It has a look. It looks kind of like something you would see in Halo 5 or Halo 4, but something about it, just the simplicity of it, looks great. Not to mention it had two colors. You had the base, and then you could alternate the forehead color, and it looked really cool, especially if you go black and blue or black and green. I know I used this armor for a long time. Next, going to Halo 4 is the Gungnir armor. Now this armor looks absolutely fantastic. I know you probably would say that it doesn't look like a Halo armor, but something about it. First of all, it looks like Raiden's armor in Metal Gear Solid, so that's a plus. But it looks absolutely fantastic. Yes, I don't know how they see. I don't know how the person who's wearing the armor can actually visibly see things, but it's just a nice, simple armor. Looks something like a robot would wear, and I would love to see it return. Yeah, it was originally in Halo 4. I do not know if it's in Halo 5, it may be, but the Halo 4 variant is the one I'm talking about. Next, also from Halo 4, is the Recruit. Now this one, it does look like an ODST armor, but it looks a bit more mature, I guess you'd say. Like, it's had some upgrades. It looks more fine-tuned to the ODST, which was more basic, like I said. This one actually looks like a Spartan variant of it, and looks fantastic. I think I have seen it also in Halo 5, but it goes by a different name now. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks fantastic. It was an armor that I used for a long time in Halo 4, and would like to see it brought back. It definitely has a Halo feel and look to it. Next, jumping over to Halo Reach, and it is the Commando armor. So this one was in Halo 5 as well, but is the helmet that the main Noble Team guy used in Halo Reach. His name is not coming to me right now, but it looks absolutely fantastic. It just looks like somebody who would be highly ranked in Halo would wear. When I saw someone use this in Halo Reach, I'm like, oh man, these guys have put in the time. It costs a lot of credits, and I myself wanted that helmet, and I think I actually finally end up being able to purchase it. So I'd like to see it return in Halo Infinite. It would be a nice addition to the armors. Next, we are jumping over to the Halo 5 armors. So these, I actually have not had the chance to unlock them yet, but so some pretty cool looking armors. There's the Hell Jumper, which is something like you would see in ODST, or kind of like a mixture between ODST, Recruit, and Commando. It looks really cool. I would love to see it come back. Something about this, I see a lot of people talking about it. It is the armor or the helmet that Buck wears in the Halo 5 campaign. It looks really cool. Secondly is the Achilles. This one, you have to do like so many things on the Halo Waypoint with your squads to unlock this armor. I've not done it. I have wanted this armor for a while. It looks pretty cool. And it just takes a lot of work to unlock this in Halo 5. And I would kind of like to see the same thing in Halo Infinite, to where this is a highly sought after armor that takes a lot of work, effort, and time, and just like working with a team to unlock, as it did in Halo 5. Next, I know you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy for adding this to the list. It is the Argus. This is the helmet that Linda had in the Halo 5 campaign. It looks so different than everything else, and it might be why I would like to see it return in Halo Infinite. It's just so unique and looks so cool, and honestly is a fantastic looking armor with like the lights on the side and everything. It looks really cool, and I think it'll be a great addition as well. And it's time for a bonus armor. You guys are probably going to absolutely make fun of me for this, since it is not a Halo armor at all, but is some of my favorite armor in media, and that is, you guys guess, the Green Ranger helmet from Power Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, this helmet, first of all, is fantastic. It's green, plus it looks like a dragon. Check. It's got the, oh my gosh, dude, it looks like a daggone dragon shark on the guy's head. I wouldn't mind seeing the shoulders and stuff as well, but like I said, that's for a different video. The helmet itself looks fantastic. The second bonus armor, since we're on the Power Rangers, is the Silver/Lunar Ranger from In Space. Now, this guy, frozen for a long time throughout Power Rangers in Space. He drove a go-kart / thing, and it looked cool. I had this as a toy, and I would have it right now as a toy if I didn't lose it and had money to rebuy it. This guy's helmet looks really cool. It does look like the other In Space Rangers, but the silver color just adds on to it. Not to mention the guy who played Zane, if I remember correctly, that was his teenager name, was so cool. In Space was one of the best Power Ranger series, and I would love to see an homage to either the Green Ranger or the Silver Ranger. Who would I have to write to give them an idea to make these armors and helmets and make me look like a Power Ranger, guys? I want to play Halo and look like a Power Ranger. That's my two favorite things, Halo and Power Rangers. Guys, comment down below, what armors would you like to see return or be added to Halo Infinite? These are just my, how many is this, 12? My 12. I'm sure I'd think of more if I took the time. But guys, this is going to be the perfect time to end the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be one of the first ones to know exactly when we upload. Like always, guys, like always, God bless. And don't forget to like.